Alright.
Alright, Artie, can you stand right
Uh-huh.
next to me? And then let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Okay.
Are you gonna go live, Artie?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
All right. This is Chase Iron Eyes. I'm standing outside the Morton County Correctional Facilities where 77 or 76 people were mass arrested 48 hours ago, 2 days ago. And I am being charged with a felony, which is a Class C felony under North Dakota law, carries a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison. They are charging me with inciting a riot. We have our legal team looking into the definitions and the intricacies of the North Dakota Century Code under which they are charging me. And another woman, Vanessa Castle, is charged with the same offense of inciting a riot. The other 75 water protectors are charged with criminal trespass, engaging in a riot, and a few other ancillary charges. Now, we are most concerned right now in the way that the narrative is being framed. It's no secret that Morton County, that the North Dakota law enforcement, Highway Patrol, National Guard, North Dakota media, even the governor of North Dakota, going back to Mr. Dalrymple onto Burgum, and the North Dakota legislature are colluding to villainize, dehumanize, and present the narrative that the water protectors are unlawfully camped in the area north of the Cannonball River, and that we are violent, that we are unruly, and indeed they're charging me with inciting a riot. But it's clear to America, I feel, that Donald Trump is inciting a riot. Look at the millions of people who've taken to the streets. Look to the thousands of people who are doing unprecedented things like shutting down airports, willing to go on strike. Every demographic that seeks to have their progress undercut, progress which has involved sacrifice of life, blood, sweat, and tears, and struggle over the course of the last 200 years. We're talking about Black Lives Matter. We're talking about people who are considered illegal human beings who have a birthright to be in this hemisphere. We're talking about Donald Trump's wall. We're talking about the entirety of the peace-loving Muslim faith, which is being discriminated against and is having their rights violated by Donald Trump. We're talking about the feminist movement. We're talking about the demand for a renewable energy economy now. Every demographic, every place, everywhere that seeks to liberate itself from the political, legal, and economic oppression which is represented by Donald Trump's administration and a Republican-controlled Congress. Indeed, they have made it more than obvious and evident that they are determined to further the dictates of the corporate state, the commodification, the objectification, and the criminalization of anybody who opposes that agenda, which is a tyrannical agenda. And right now, all of our rights are under attack, so we need to keep sharing each other's truths. What happened to me 48 hours ago, what happened to every water protector who's sacrificed out here, is indicative of the lengths they're willing to go and the corporate-sponsored violence that they're willing to engage in the name of violating our constitutional, human, civil, treaty, and other rights here in our homelands and in this country, the United States of America. It's time for us to come together. So I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Now more than ever, we are going to need your support. This fight is just beginning. It's going to get tougher and harder and more difficult and more trying. But we know with the love, compassion, and support from everybody in this country, everybody in our homelands, and everybody around the world, that we stand a chance. Those of us who want to stand in the light, whose bravery does not come from fear or aggravation or anger. It comes from a place of compassion and love, and we need to remember that. We need to stick to those principles. So I want to thank you for listening, and I want to thank you for your support. From the bottom of our hearts, we love you and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Chase, what can they do to support the effort?
Right now, we're going to create a new legal fund for myself, for the people who were charged with felonies, and for some of the water protectors who were arrested along with everybody 48 hours ago. And we're going to need legal support. We're going to continue to need logistical and humanitarian aid support. So if you could look at Last Real Indians No DAPL Aid, or you can donate directly to Seventh Generation Fund or Lakota People's Law Project, which will house another legal fund. And we will try to get out-of-state attorneys working in cooperation with local counsel so that they can pro hoc vice in, or they can be vouched for by local counsel, and they can help defend the rights of all Americans whose rights are at risk right now, indeed whose rights are being attacked. And we are happy and grateful for the opportunity to protect what we see as the true source of our very democracy, which are these birthrights, these rights that do not come from a man or a government, but which come from the powers of creation, the rights of our people, our citizens, even our individual human beings, to be able to determine their own destiny and provide for themselves. This is at stake right now. It's going down right now. And right now, true patriots who love this land, who love these waters, who love these sacred sites, and who hold America to be something that's sacred, something that should be cherished, something that should be protected. It's time for the true patriots to stand up to tyranny, because it's here and it's coming. And so we are going to continue to need your help. Please stay woke, get woke and stay woke, and just pay attention. We really do appreciate it. And we want you to know that we love you. We love you for it. We can feel the compassion coming from your prayers, when you send your voices, when you send your energy. It's real, and we feel it.